Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Terrence Ray, and I'm back at you with a stock market update, weekend edition. Try to get you guys ready for the week ahead. Let's get right to it. The expected move for the week in the S&P 500 is 49 bucks and 57 cent, which is really well, it was when I got ready to do the video. It actually has expanded a little bit. Just that fast. It is $52.94. So they expanded it about 3 more bucks. It's possible that it could move a little bit more. But you see right here, I have it mapped out on the chart, which we basically the market is saying based on volatility, based on the option market, that we're not expecting a whole lot this week. Now, at some point, now the past 2-3 weeks, it's been getting it right. As you can see, we've been drifting. And if I went back and I've done it on previous videos, you'll see that we've been right in the range for the expected move. So if you would have, what does that mean? That means like if you would have just sold like weekly iron condors or something. Let's say you did something like this, right? You just came to the expected move and just sold it every week. You would have made money for the past, I think, 3 or 4 weeks, if I'm not mistaken. If this week holds true, it would be I want to say the fourth week. I go back and double check, but I'm almost certain the past 3 weeks we've been inside of it. So the option market is getting it right. Now, what happens inevitably is we will get a breakdown. Excuse me, we will get an outsized move at some point because you can see that this is just drifting up. This wedge is just going up. And so at some point you'll get a big move out of here and this will be wrong. Even, the IV is low, but I want to show you something with the VIX, which leads me to believe that something is cooking. We have something brewing. Look at the VIX just down here chopping in a range, real low. Well, for the VIX, it's kind of hard to do technical analysis on it because it's so erratic. Like when you get a big move in the VIX, it'll be crazy. Look at this right here. I don't remember what happened this day, but it spiked all the way up to almost 18 or something like that. The high was 1794, and then the low was 1343 in one day. But if we look at the VIX, and we'll see that going back to March 21st, look at this candlestick right here with this long wick pushing them, like pushing up, almost like a bottom was put in right here. Then you got a little up move and it pulled back. Now, Thursday and Friday, we have this is a basic harami. I think I seen somewhere where in a Japanese candlestick, they call this a pregnant woman, a pregnant something. I forgot what it's called. But if you were like, this would be the woman and this would be the belly. It's kind of, you looking at it look kind of crazy, but um I'm gonna look that up to make sure that this is the actual formation, but I'm almost certain that that's the one they call the pregnant woman, pregnant something. But anyway, this is a harami candlestick pattern where the body of this candlestick is inside of the body of this one. And generally, when we get that, we get a breakout. And if you get a breakout in the VIX, that's gonna be a breakout in the overall market. And I'll tell you, so the reason why I'm saying in either direction, like let's say the VIX just, which it doesn't generally explode lower, but let's say it was to explode lower and take out lows, that would mean that the market should be going up. We should have stocks making all new highs, or the ones that are at highs. We should have the overall market going up if the VIX is going to continue to go down. But if it gaps up out of here and makes an explosive move, I expect to see stocks take a sharp downward move to the downside. Now let's pull up some sectors that I had been looking over that I have written down. I wanted to look at the tech sector, which is represented by the XLK. Let's take a look at the XLK. I'm gonna show you guys something. Let's let's zoom out. Now I'm gonna put my indicators on, show those. Now, if you like this charting package, once again, I'm on TastyTrade, as you can see. You probably can't see because I think the screen may be blocked up here, but TastyTrade, and I have a link to the broker in the show notes if you want to sign up with them. I think it's the best trading platform out there that I've used. All right, so back to it. Right here, you can see that one of the reasons why I have this setup right here, this is called the alligator, right? These moving averages or whatnot. And when they converge like so, if you're looking at them right here, I'm gonna hide this drawing. You can see them converging right here. It's almost like they're closing up. So the reason why they call it the alligator, they say like that's the mouth of the alligator closing. So when his mouth is open like this, like so, the market is expanding. So basically you get contraction, then you get expansion, then you get contraction. So if this is the tech sector, XLK is the ETF um, out of tech for the S&P 500. If you have, let me see, switch that on. All right. So if you have the ETF contracting, basically getting tighter, at some point, then you'll see an explosion out of this in either direction. Right? I'm not saying that I know what direction it's gonna go because I don't, but I do. But I am betting that when it expands, just like here, when it contracted here, and you can come back to here, you can see the contraction, then you get the expansion. It'll expand. Now, if I had to make a bet, I would say to the downside, just because the overall market has been going high so much, and you can even see down here on my squeeze oscillator, you can see I got red dots down here at the bottom. That's letting me know that a squeeze is taking place. Squeeze, like a coiling of a spring, then we should see some type of big move in tech stocks. Now, if I was to come over here and pull up the tech sector and I'll run through a few of them, obviously I can just look over here at Apple, but I'm gonna pull it up over here, show you guys on the watch list sectors. Technology. Now, yeah, Apple, the top one. But we look at Apple, you can see. Look at Apple. Past 4 or 5 days, last week, just in this little range right here, holding this low. Let's look at AMD. Look at AMD right here. All right. Look at Intel. I think Intel was one that is actually moving. Intel actually started moving last week to the upside. That was the one that I looked at. That Nvidia. See Nvidia? You can see Nvidia for the past 2 weeks. And once it made this high and then this low, we just within this range. In a range. So the tech stocks, Microsoft, got about 4 candlesticks within a range. Uh Micron doesn't fit that category. Micron already made some highs last week. I think they had earnings. So right here, look at what is this? Costco. Got a red dot right here in a range. I don't know what is this. Cognizant technology. Not so. So, but the major ones, if we look at, they've been in a range. So I think CRM is one that I had written down. Look at it. Look at this range. And I think I got a box drawn here, right? So for CRM is one of the ones that I'm watching. I want to see it either way. If it breaks this low, I like to see it retest wherever it break and then head lower before I thought about doing any type of shorting. But the IV rank is low. So I think it'll consolidate a little bit more. If you get a break to the upside, it may not be a bad opportunity to get long Salesforce to take these highs out. So you take if it breaks 311.80, the next level is what's that? That's going to be 318.71. So that's about from 311.80 to 318. That's about what, $7. So if you can take this high out, you can maybe look for another $5 or $6 after that. So that's a nice range right there. So with technology holding tight, and I'm gonna show you something else, QQQ, which is mainly tech stocks, is also in a range. I got red dots here. Now I'm actually already in a short position on the Qs, but we see right here we got a little range right there. So let's watch. We're gonna watch tech this week to see if we can get a breakout of the range in either direction by watching either the Qs or XLK. And then we also got XLV that I want to pull up. That is the healthcare ETF. Now, the healthcare ETF, now look at this one. You see how this one has been in a range? But then on Thursday, excuse me, not Thursday and Friday, because Friday the markets won't close. Wednesday, Thursday, see it gapped up right here. And then we got a red candlestick right here, but it tested this high. We want to see if we can get healthcare to break out of here. We can get a healthcare to break out of this area, to break out of this range right here. We might be able to get something to the upside, possibly. Um, there. And one of the so if not, if you don't want to trade, which I probably would not trade XLV. I don't know how much you'll get out of it, but Pfizer, PFE, would not be a bad trade. As you can see with Pfizer has a nice range right here. You can see it trading in this range. But me, I would like to see it take out this high. I already have my Fibonacci retracements on for Pfizer. Um, and it has a nice IV rank currently. So Pfizer is one of those ones. Let me look and see. It got earnings on May 7th. So it's possible to trade. Um, if you trade out in May, I doubt you get volatility contraction. So I will probably, it may be liquid enough to trade in the weeklies, possibly. You're not getting any juice. I was gonna say you could sell a put, but you'd almost have to sell an in the money put to get anything. Maybe sell at 28. It's not bad. Sell at 28. Get close to a buck. Buying power is 554. It's not bad. That's the only one I would probably sell if I was selling a put. Might be better off doing some type of strangle put spread. But let's see what happens in Pfizer. We'd like to see Pfizer take out this top. If you want to be conservative, it might be not be bad to get long after the take out of this high right here, this fractal, which is what's that? That's right around 28.69. So yeah, I might set an alert to break out past 28.69 and then look for a target of like 30.50, some up here or past this high, which is what, 30.28. So something like so, either buying it or selling the in the money put, something like that, to take advantage of the up move that I think we'll get, but not telling anyone to make that trade, just going over some stuff that I like and what I see. So overall, I think we're going to, if not this week, maybe next week, I expect to get a big move. As we can see right now, doing this video on a Sunday, Bitcoin is up right now. It's up almost 0.5%. That's one of the things. That's one of the good things about Bitcoin and crypto in general. See, we're on a weekly chart. You can see how the moving averages are expanding, like the mouth of the alligator is open. You see here, right here is the contraction, the breakout, and here we go. So let's see what happens. Let's see if Bitcoin can take out 73,890. So let's call it 74,000. See if we can take out 74,000 and make another high. It is on the weekly. Our weekly RSI is 85, and even on the stochastic is overbought. So let's see if it's going to keep pushing, or let's see if we get a pullback into in Bitcoin. If we get a pullback, I would be looking somewhere right around 47. That's what I wanted to do, to be honest with you. Come on, pull it back to 47.5 so I can buy some more and then see what happens. All right, guys. With that being said, I'm gonna be out of here. Make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I think I'm gonna do some live videos this week for the members. So be on the lookout for that. So all members who subscribe, you can look forward to maybe a live video this week. We'll see if we get some action. We got the market moving. May come on, jump on and scalp some options. We'll see. With that being said, guys, I'm out. Peace.